Are you tired of seeing your delicious sweet corn and peas go to waste at the end of the season? Nothing says summer like the taste of fresh sweet corn and peas. These vibrant, colorful vegetables are the essence of the season, bursting with flavor and nutrition. That first bite of a juicy ear of corn or a spoonful of sweet peas is pure summer bliss. It's a moment that captures the warmth and joy of sunny days spent outdoors. But sometimes our gardens bless us with an abundance of these delicious vegetables. When the harvest is bountiful, it can be a challenge to use everything up before it spoils. Well, today we're going to change that. That's when the magic of preserving comes in. Canning, freezing, and freeze-drying are fantastic ways to extend the life of your produce, ensuring you can enjoy these summer treasures all year long. Imagine enjoying that sweet corn and those tender peas in the dead of winter. It's like a little taste of summer sunshine on a cold, snowy day, bringing warmth and comfort to your meals. Plus, it's a wonderful way to involve the whole family. Kids can learn valuable lessons about where their food comes from and how to preserve it. And when you gather around the table, you'll be sharing more than just a meal. You'll be sharing the fruits of your labor, the essence of summer, and the love that went into every bite. Now I know what you might be thinking. Preserving sounds like a chore, right? But trust me, it's easier than you think. Even if you're a newbie in the kitchen, this guide will walk you through the simple steps of preserving sweet corn and peas. We'll turn you into a seasoned homesteader in no time. We've all been there. Overwhelmed by the abundance of our gardens, we often end up with more produce than we can consume. But fear not. Your freezer can be your best friend during these situations. It's the easiest and quickest way to preserve these summer favorites, locking in flavor and nutrients for months to come. Ready to get preserving? Let's do it. For the corn, we need to clean it up. First, shuck and clean. Start by shucking your corn and removing those silky threads. This step is crucial because any leftover silk can affect the texture and taste of your preserved corn. Make sure to get every last bit of silk off the cob. You can use a vegetable brush to help with this process if needed. Second, rinse the ears under cold water. This helps to remove any remaining dirt or debris. Clean corn is essential for a successful preservation process. Take your time to ensure each ear is thoroughly rinsed. Before we dive into the freezing fun, let's talk about blanching. Blanching is a simple yet crucial technique that can make a world of difference in your kitchen. This essential step is the key to preserving the vibrant color, fresh flavor, and crisp texture of your corn and peas. When you blanch vegetables, you lock in their nutrients and enhance their natural taste. Once you have prepared your corn, have a large bowl of ice water ready. The ice bath is essential for stopping the cooking process immediately. This helps to maintain the corn's crisp texture and vibrant color. Bring a large pot of salted water to a rolling boil. Carefully lower the corn ears into the boiling water and blanch for 4 minutes for small ears, 6 minutes for medium ears, and 8 minutes for large ears. Timing is important here, so use a timer to ensure accuracy. Over-blanching can lead to mushy corn, while under-blanching can result in a loss of quality. Using tongs, immediately transfer the corn to an ice bath to stop the cooking process. The ice bath is just as important as the boiling water. It immediately halts the cooking process and helps your corn ears maintain their beautiful color and texture. Don't be shy with the ice. You want that water to be seriously cold. Let them chill for the same amount of time they were blanched. This ensures that the corn is completely cooled and the cooking process has stopped. You can gently stir the corn in the ice bath to ensure even cooling. This process stops those pesky enzymes that can cause your produce to lose quality over time. By doing this, you ensure that your vegetables remain as fresh and delicious as the day you picked them. Blanching is especially useful if you plan to freeze or freeze-dry your vegetables, as it helps them maintain their quality for a longer period. So next time you're prepping your veggies, don't skip this important step. You can freeze the entire cob or cut the kernels off the cob. Which method you choose depends on how you plan to use it later. If you're freezing the whole cob, it stores best in a vacuum seal bag. I usually put 4 to 6 ears per bag, but you can place the amount that works best for you. Once the corn is cool, cut the kernels off the cob. Use a sharp knife and be careful to cut as close to the cob as possible to get the most kernels. You can also use a corn stripper tool for this step if you have one. Pack the kernels into freezer-safe bags or containers, leaving about an inch of headspace. This space allows for expansion as the corn freezes. Make sure the bags or containers are clean and dry before packing. Squeeze out as much air as possible from the bags before sealing tightly, or use a vacuum seal bag. Removing the air helps to prevent freezer burn and keeps the corn fresh for a longer period. You can use a straw to suck out the air if needed. Label with the date and freeze for up to 12 months. Proper labeling helps you keep track of how long the corn has been in the freezer. Now, let's move on to the peas. First, shell your peas and give them a good rinse under cold water. Shelling peas can be a bit time-consuming, but it's worth it for the fresh taste. Make sure to remove any debris or damaged peas during this process. Next, blanch those peas. Bring a new and clean pot of water to a boil and blanch the peas for 2 to 3 minutes. Blanching peas helps to preserve their bright green color and fresh flavor. Be sure to use a timer to avoid overcooking. Transfer the blanched peas immediately to the ice bath and let them chill for the same amount of time they were blanched. Drain the peas well and pack them into freezer-safe bags, vacuum seal bags, or containers. Just like with the corn, you want to leave some headspace. Proper drainage is important to prevent ice crystals from forming inside the bags. Squeeze the air out, seal tightly, label with the date, and freeze for up to 12 months. Properly frozen peas can be a delightful addition to your meals throughout the year. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Now that your corn and peas are frozen solid, it's time to talk storage. You want to keep that freezer humming at 0 degrees Fahrenheit or negative 18 degrees Celsius or lower. And here's a handy tip. Lay your bags flat in the freezer while they're freezing. This helps them freeze faster and saves space. Feeling adventurous? You can add a touch of creativity to your preserving. Try blanching your corn with a little sugar added to the water for an extra touch of sweetness. Or toss your peas with fresh herbs like mint or basil before freezing for a burst of flavor. Preserving your own food is such a rewarding experience. And it's even better when you can share the fruits, or should I say vegetables, of your labor. Surprise your friends and family with a gift of summer's bounty. Now here's the best part. When those winter winds start to blow, you can thaw out a bag of your preserved corn and peas and be transported right back to summer. Add them to soups, stews, casseroles, or just enjoy them as a simple side dish. Preserving your own corn and peas is a fun and easy way to enjoy the flavors of summer all year round. So go on, get out there and get preserving.